happen, what's going to happen, and what's happening. All right. Thank you. Yes. Hello, people. So, like every time, this time it is going to be a bit different. We do not begin the AMA with Arsenal. Let's begin the AMA with H2O. So, as you all know, H2O is our first mini game, or we could say the third game under Fabwelt gaming ecosystem. And we have been into development of this game for about now 7 weeks. And that since a couple of weeks we have been testing the game a lot. As at the last Twitter space, I explained about where is the game at, and things are looking fine. So now I can say the game without the blockchain structure is the first phase of the game is entirely complete, and we did a good amount of testing this weekend and today as well. And happy to say that it is a very fun game and looks very nice according to the quality we expected, and anything related to the great gameplay or graphics. We should be able to provide you a new video sneak peek and anything related to the game very soon. Because we are also gearing up for an event which I've been talking about now since two AMAs. The same event is with YE Sports in collaboration with Fabwelt and Polygon. So yeah, it is very important for us to be prepared, so, because it is going to be a very good shot for us to present ourselves in front of millions of audience. So yeah, H2O is coming, and it should be coming very soon for the initial alpha testing at least. And we would be more than happy to provide you more input about it. I can talk about it more. I can give you what I feel and how the team feels about it. But yeah, very sure. You should be able to see what's going behind the scene, and on how the game looks like right now. Uh, Also
Okay.
related to H2O. Yes, BB.
Why don't we just share a little bit? So share a video in the group.
Okay. Right now.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. I'll do that. No worries. Yeah. So while we talk, I can share a video, which the recent one. Maybe I can share a glimpse of how it looks with all the boards which we have right now. Should also be fine. I'll try to get a video for that. Oh, this is. I think this would be nice. Mm, yeah. So if you all can go to Fabwelt official group, and this is a snapshot taken last week. I'll try to get you a video somewhere in middle of the AMA, and you can also see how the game is progressing. For example. So nice, thank you, baby, for that input. So this is H2O, people, and these if in the picture you see it's the map. You can only see maybe 20% of the map in the picture. That's the map is a circular one. It's an island map, very cool map with lots of props to it. And these are the boats which would go into the INO, and you should be able to grab during the INO, because you can basically play the game if you own a boat, and more interesting stuff. Uh, more stuff will be released, and yeah, also keep an eye on the official group. A video will be shared, and you can yourself judge where the game is at. So thank you very much, and then we move on to the next topic, which is our most important and the most focused right now are the NFTs. We have been working on NFTs since quite some time now. We have new designs for all of them. So to name the NFTs that are going to go live during the event with EA Sports and Polygon. Uh, Yes, sorry, people. I just left it. So yeah, just to continue from where I left. So we have multiplier NFTs, and multiplier NFTs will be an introduction during this event. And multiplier NFTs are going to be really very important for the renting mechanism that we are going to launch. You know, these multiplier NFTs can be owned by anyone, and we are basically making it kind of a program where, you know, any multiplier NFT holders are eligible or are qualified to rent these NFTs to guilds, and further on to the scholars. So basically, we have partnered with a project called as Re NFT, which is an expert in renting NFTs, and we would work with them to provide you a very smooth or swift platform where you can, you know, basically rent out these NFTs. And like it would give you a kind of income where you can, you know, post your uh, your rentals on this portal, and any guild that we are going to partner up with, and they're going to accept your offer, and then you're ready to go. And of course, the revenue share will be in terms of the guilds, Fabwelt, and also the owner of the NFT. So it is going to be a very important development for us. And this would also see, as you know, since some months we are talking about, you know, guilds coming into and getting live with Fabwelt. And as you saw, you know, the tournament on Sunday, we had some players from IndieGG, and IndieGG is now one of the biggest guilds out there, and we are working closely with them. And they are really very impressed with the game, Arsenal, because and basically the games they have are not you know, the kind of the games they were looking for. And Arsenal fits perfectly to their profile, and we are very happy to work with them. This is one name. And the other partners that we have, like we have Morpheus League, we have Blockchain Space, we have IGG, we have IG Galaxy. All these guilds are going to come into the picture, and we'll see a lot of more action into our gaming ecosystem. And this is now Arsenal. So you know, when H2O comes, when Fanbuild comes, it is going to be, you know, much wider choices and more uh, possibilities of renting these NFTs. And after multipliers, we have OG NFTs. OG NFTs are going to be a very important aspect. If I have to connect with Arsenal, these OGs are related to Arsenal. Now, what role OG NFTs will play is Arsenal is coming up with an update, which are season you know, with seasons. So these seasons will have an entry ticket, and these tickets will also be NFTs. So basically, if you own these OG NFTs, the utility of OG NFTs is you would be able to, you know, enter into seasons for lifetime until you know, until the game Arsenal exists on the chain. So it is going to be a very crucial utility, and you will be able to purchase these OGs on a marketplace very soon. And please look into it, and we'll provide you more information about it. And these OGs will come in three different three different designs. So you also have there, you know, choice to choose which one, whichever you like. And as you are aware of, you know, the first series which went live was RoboWelt is there into you know, in circulation. And these RoboWelt NFTs will also go as a part of campaign to the Polygon event. And then there's DinoWelt NFTs. So DinoWelt were a special series created for our partners, but then we extended the distribution to also, you know, some of the winners, and also could say a close community, people who have been supporting us since some time now. DinoWelt NFTs will also come with a very great utility, which will allow you to you know, get level up with DinoWelt sooner. And because of these level ups, you'll be able to unlock special features and also get access to more stuff within the game. It depends upon game to game. Like for example, if I can give you an example, with an Arsenal, you'll be able to buy all the premium weapons if you hold Dino Belt. But without that, you need to grind more and you to reach the top level, so something like that. And then there'll be introduction of characters. There are 21 characters available, which will also be a part of the campaign. And these characters will be integrated with Arsenal, so you can choose these characters as avatars to be played in the game. So we are trying to finish the NFT ecosystem as soon as possible, and we have about now, let's say, exactly a month later. We will go live with the first session of this event with Polygon, and a week later there'll be a session with the streamers and all those esports players out there. uh, 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 with the characters, we also provide you an option of creating your own characters, or let's say avatars in the game. We have partnered with a company, and you will be able to mint or create your own avatars. You can create your avatar depending, like for example, you can create your own avatar wherein you provide your details, let's say a selfie or a video of yourself, and then an avatar will be created which will look similar to you, in the game. And then you can customize the character. There are wide choices available in the app itself, like for example, you can buy let's say, Tommy clothes, Gucci clothes, or whatever you choose from. It would be very cool. You would be wearing beachwear, and you'll be holding a gun and you'll be playing Arsenal. So that's something is also very interesting, which is coming up in the game. uh, and since the NFTs are going to be getting to be live with the game, we also consider the fact that since we are doing cross chain, we should be able to provide NFTs at every chain, like we do it with tokens. So there is a very simple widget which will allow you to port your NFTs from, let's say, EVM chains to non-EVM chains, EVM chains to EVM chains, non-EVM chains to non-EVM chains, basically almost everywhere. So for now, we are on Polygon. So people who want to port their NFTs to BSC, you can do that. Our marketplace will support both Polygon and BSC. But then in future, let's say if you are going to Tezos, or if you are going to Immutable X, so you should be able to use the NFTs on their side too. So the we are working with XP Network, a project which is doing a brilliant job in bridging NFTs, and it is very seamless. And some time ago, we did test with our consumables also, which are the in-game NFTs. And this tech, they did not have it, but they developed this thing exclusively for Fabwelt, which is really cool of them. And now we are set with the SFTs and NFTs both, and we should also be going live when we announce all these NFTs together. Uh, And to talk more about Arsenal, I talked about seasons coming in. Seasons are going to be a very, very interesting thing. You should be able to grab more award prizes wherein you put in your time and effort. So yeah, wait for it, and you will also look at those season NFTs. It is a very cool NFT design, and yeah, so there's a lot with NFTs, and we are planning to launch them in a sequence where I mean, you should not miss everything, and then of course every information will be drafted as article, and you should be able to educate yourself by reading those articles. And there is an update on the daily missions. Of course, with Arsenal, the most interesting stuff is to look into what the game has inside. So the primary stuff is maps. So the team has come up with new map called as Close Combat. It's a small map with very high intense battle. So should be fun. The testing is going on, and once we push the 4 GB updated version of app on Play Store, it should be live. I mean, these features should be live with it. So the update will also have a new NFT marketplace integration to recognize the NFTs within the game, and all together. So a new update on Arsenal will see a major update on the RAM side, where we capture a very big audience with 4 GB RAM, and all these updates which I mentioned. So yeah, so lots of stuff, and please do Also follow us for the event that I'm talking about. We are going to go live on 23rd of this month with the first phase of marketing, and it would continue until 16th of February, and we go live with the event on 16th of February, most probably on a well-known metaverse. We do not know yet what that is, but very soon we'll come to know. And we saw the glimpses of the first content that has been made for marketing purposes. It looks absolutely amazing, and we are waiting eagerly to make it public and announce it to our community and the other communities out there. So seems like I've covered all the points right now, and if I'm missing something, probably during the questionnaire round we can take it more. And yeah, maybe Beeb, if you want to add something to it. Otherwise, I'll go with the questions or discussions with the community.
Yeah, I have one update, and it's
Yeah,
just
sure.
in. That's the availability to use gyroscope on the mobile version. It's done, and we can start testing it. So that's very nice. You can use your phone tilting to aim.
Yeah, very nice. Yes, that's a very important update. Thank you so much, BB. In fact, with H2O game, you can tilt the mobile to make the boats turn around, and which, yeah, it can be easy for some people. Why not? Uh, so we go to the question around or any discussion from the community. If you want to ask us something, anything you want to recommend us to improve on, please do so. Nothing to ask us. Ask something, people. We can talk about anything. It's not have to be about Fabwelt. We saw the market being, I would say, more than expected positive, but still we do not know if this is going to be a good run or it's just a bull trap. But whatever it is, we can enjoy until the candles are green and the market is doing well, going up. It's a positive one, and we did see the effect on our token also a little bit, and hoping it stays like this for some time. And the emotions around it will help us with the events coming up. Yes, so nothing to ask.
Hello everyone,
No.
can you hear me?
Yes, hi Eric. Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, how are you guys?
Yes, very nice. Thank you so much for asking. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you as well. I have a question. So I'm new here. So what exactly is fan wealth?
Okay, your question is what is exactly Fanville, right?
Yes, yes.
So if I break down the meaning of the meaning of the word, fan stands for fantasy, and world stands for world. So it's a fantasy worlds of sports. All the sports fantasy that we have been playing, we have molded it and put it into. We are going to put it into one app wherein you'll be able to play all the sports. I'm not sure if you're familiar with fantasy sports, but this is a very popular game across the globe. There are football fantasies, there are cricket fantasies, there are basketball, and any sports you name it. There's Formula One fantasy. So we are going to introduce all sports. So FanBuilt is now going to be live with football and cricket. We are in the last stages of the development for the app. We should be doing alpha. The target is to do alpha testing this month and release public beta somewhere in the middle of next month. We are trying our best to do it before the event of Polygon. So this is the basic idea of the game, and it has a very unique gameplay which requires which is very fun to play, and you should be able to understand and learn. Like if you want some more like how it looks like, there is a introduction video we made some time ago. Maybe some of our team members can forward it to you or share it in the main Telegram group. And if you watch that video, you will be able to understand basics of it. But if you really want to go into the game and understand more, this game is much more fun when you experience actually practically. So yes, give us some time and you should be able to play the game live.
Okay, thank you, Kari. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Anything else, people? Any more questions, please?
So I have one more question.
Yeah, yeah, sure, Eric.
Let's say in a couple of years, how many games do you think you guys were gonna develop? You have an idea, or just still sorting
In,
that
in,
out?
in a couple of years, this is what, right? You're asking in a couple of years, which means 24
Yes, yes.
months. Uh, it all depends on how do we generate revenue, but taking the very basic of how we expand our team, or even if we are trying to provide you an answer based on what we have right now in terms of resources, we should be able to at least do uh, three big games like Arsenal and Fanvelt, and we should be able to maybe finish five or six mini games. So in total, about five good games which are in the level of AAA, and about five or six mini games which is like H2O, and there's fourth game under development already which we did not reveal about. So this is the status. I mean, we call it as mini games, but they are actually not mini games. I mean, mini games are something else. But the idea is to provide an easier gameplay, because everybody cannot play complex game. Arsenal is a bit complex game, and it doesn't suit everyone, and it also requires, like for example, now we are having this issue of memory. We cannot help that because the game itself is like that. So let's say, for example, H2 would not require such higher specs. So we are targeting such kind of audience also who would want to play light-headed games, and so yeah, this is what our timeline is. But of course, if we improve or increase our team size, and if we have more revenue generation, which means more funds, then we can do much more with it, and more games can be on our ecosystem in the next 2 years.
Okay, nice. And all of the games will have the play to earn mechanism.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Every game will be integrated with blockchain, which automatically activates the play to earn mechanism, along with the NFT tech around it, and also anything else related to blockchain.
And all of them will use the same token.
Yeah, yeah, that's the idea. So every game we develop, the same token will be used. So it will, could say, I'm not able to get the adjective, but it will improve the utility in a very good way of the token, and we wouldn't see the token depreciating in value because there'll be lot many utilities added with every game, every new game.
Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Thank you very much. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you, Eric.
Hi, Abhishek. Happy New Year.
Yeah, thank you. Happy New Year too.
Yeah, I just have two, three questions. What kind of game it is? H2, it's looks so nice. Just want to play right now.
Yeah, we did play. I mean, we started H2O and we had some challenges because water game, the controls for water game is a challenge, and we wanted the controls to be as easy as possible. So it took some time there. It is really fun to play, and as an individual, I can say if I remove myself as a part of being this in this project, because we did not see such a game on the chain. Of course, we do not see such games, and also off the chain, water games are not very famous. So we thought, let's do this, and hopefully we should be able to provide you more. Yeah, there's a video also shared of the game. Yeah, just some more time, and you should be able to have hands on it. And it'll be a simple app, both on Google Play Store and iOS. So pretty easy to get access.
I just want to get one update about that Unreal Engine 5 quality games that we have in the timelines.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
when
you're
can we
asking.
see the game in the market?
Yeah, so the thing around Unreal and Unity has been on our head since some time, and you know, both as a company are doing really very well. But if it is seen in depth, Unity has some very good tie-ups on the Web3 side, and Unity is actually doing very cool stuff on the Web3 side, or let's say blockchain gaming side. Even Unreal is doing that. We did have plans to shift our developments from Unity to Unreal, build games on Unreal, but there are some very known games and very, I mean, popular games which are built on Unity. So we are now considering, do we really need to move to Unreal? Because if we are able to achieve the targets or the level of visuals and depth of gameplay, everything, all the aspects on Unity, then there is no need to move to Unreal. We It is kind of a myth about Unreal and Unity, the difference, but both are almost the same, I would say. But if I look at the blockchain part, we see Unity doing much better than Unreal for now. So I would say we are just sticking to Unity for now. But if it is needed, and if we see the growth or opportunities to develop are going to be better on a different platform, for sure we are going to switch. But until and unless we are getting the desired results on what we are doing right now, there is no need to shift because the devs are comfortable with Unity. And moving to Unreal will of course require some more time into it, and shifting our platforms and everything. That is fine if it is seen that Unreal is providing something better than Unity.
Generally, just like I just played Arsenal. It's quite a very tough game, and
Mm.
when I see the graphics, the game is quite tough, you know. And
Yeah.
when I see there are so many cars placed in the arenas, I just feel like I was playing like a PS1 game is good, but when I
Mm-hmm.
show to my friends and my brothers, they just tell me that they would love that the graphics would be more good in comparison to the competition.
Yeah, of course, of course. See, like now Arsenal began. If you had seen Arsenal as an MVP, you would not believe that this is the same Arsenal. Um, Even if you go back like a month before, Arsenal is was different a month ago, and it becomes every time it becomes much better. And I would thank to BB and the community so much, putting and the devs, of course. So with the introduction of Arsenal, our aim was to match the AAA games out there. You name any FPS games, like Valorant, CS:GO, Call of Duty, or the other games out there. Yes, we are still far from the graphics that you are expecting, but now see, there are many challenges over here. Players who are playing these games which I mentioned, like Valorant, they have never complained about, oh, I do not have a system, or I do not have a phone wherein I cannot play the game. They buy a system, or they upgrade their specs or whatever what they have to play that game. So until unless we are not having this kind of complaints from the community where they are comfortable with playing a very high end game, we are not going to not limited to not improve the game. We are surely very much ready to improve the game in such a way that like it has a much improved graphics. We also some time ago we showed a glimpse of Arsenal HD edition,
Yeah.
which has much better graphics on. Yeah, maybe you want to add or talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, I just shared that one in the group. So I get what people mean, but if you yeah, we need to compare ourselves with the right genre, and that's this, games on the blockchain. And if we compare ourselves with that, we are there. We are on the top. If you compare ourselves with a Far Cry engine or whatever, then I agree with you. But it's also a choice because what we experience is that the players that we have now, the players that we are targeting, don't have high-end specs of computers, and they still want to play. They want to earn. They want to be a part of the project, whatever it is Arsenal, Fabwelt, or H2O. So yeah, we keep it playable for those people too. And yeah, that's why I already shared some video of HD, Arsenal HD. Will be yeah, the top version of Arsenal. But yeah, it's not playable for everyone. So that's a choice that we're gonna give to the people. Thank you.
Yeah, to totally understand development. Sometimes we are asking so much of one time. I totally understand it needs cost as well. And so coming to that part, how team is going to, how the ecosystem is going to earn from these games. So it's very necessary for team.
Yeah, the earning part is a part of what the chain offers you, but we have not until now, had a vigorous earning mechanism, which is actually very important for a gaming project. Otherwise, it is going to just kill ourselves very soon. So as I mentioned now, about the NFTs, which are going to go live, let's say next month. These NFTs will provide you new ways of earning, like the renting part, or the OGs, the seasons which are coming up, and of course the new games like Fanvelt will provide you everyday new ways of earning with all those different sports, different tournaments, and different matches. So every hour you will be able to find new opportunities to put your skills into it and earn. And then there is H2O, which will provide a different type of earning wherein you race. And initially it is going to be a racing game, but in the future we are going to turn that game into kind of let's say, if we can say, a race verse where you will be able to do much more than racing. So within the game